Starting very soon. Just looking for decent background music. That'll do. Cam followed. Hello, guy called Cam, 7 minutes ago. Now let's have a look. How do I see how many people are watching? That's the question. We'll find out as we go. Alright, here we go. 0 viewers, 2 followers. Right, okay, I see what we're doing. Okay. Got a wee bit of the mystery, murder, some puzzle solving. Type music in the background. See how that goes. We'll wait till we've got a couple more viewers and then we'll start. Very short. Take long like this music. Now I'm playing this through an online video sharing site, so it's possible that there will be adverts interrupting the music, but that's okay. We're okay with that. Okay, but 1 more minute. In the meantime, I'm happy to do that.
Looking for royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Get the safest music subscription for content.
Are we ready? Thanks. make yourself known. You don't have to, but it would be nice. Now, tell me, does that sound okay? Can you hear me okay? Because I've got a microphone here and one there, but I don't know whether to switch to this one, because I want this one just now. Because if this isn't as good, I'll swap over to that one. Now, there's a message up there. The game is too loud. Right, okay. Thank you. Let me see. Is that better? Can you hear it at all now? First time chat from viewer. Thank you for the first time chat. I've got it playing through my speakers. I don't know if it's picking up the speakers or if it's picking up from the computer. You know what I'm going to do? Too loud, right. We'll turn it down a few decibels. Is that better? Is that better, guy called Cam? Wayne's World. I don't bow down to product placement. I'm not getting sponsored by Pepsi, so I don't know why I'm making out that I am. Actually, am I allowed to show that on stream? Well, it's a free advert for them, isn't it? Can you hear me okay? We'll start very shortly. I just want to get the sound right.
I'm Ryan, filmmaker, host, and creator of Film Riot, a YouTube channel with almost 2 million
Oh,
subscribers that has been
oh, you're working okay, right?
We've been using Artlist,
But can you hear me okay?
licensing platform that helped us produce a lot
Right, okay, thanks. And the music's okay now?
I download as much of the high quality music and sound effects
Perfect.
I need, and with the useful category
Right,
filters, you can easily find
let me just skip this ad.
free.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing a wee sort of puzzle escape game, but before we get into that, let me just change over to a different camera. Let's change to that one. There we go. Yep. So there's the game, but I'll put that aside just now. I thought I'd show you a wee 3D printed thing I did recently. Yeah, that's okay. So there's a wee 3D printed thing. I thought it was pretty cool. Got lots of cool things, puzzles and things on my shelf here. Thought I'd show you something different every time if I continue to do this. But that's I never designed that. It's just a design I found on Thingiverse. You can print an entire glove. You can print an entire glove, but I've just printed one finger just now. Just thought it was quite interesting. There you go. Anyway. So, yeah, beware it will take months. Yeah, I get that. So, well, the only reason I wanted to stream this today is because there's a wee story to this. I was in a village, just walking about, just for something to do. God, that music's loud, isn't it? How did I turn that down? There we go. Yeah, so I was in a village recently. Just I had a spare hour and it was a nice sunny day, and I decided to go a walk in this village. And as I was walking, I saw a sign outside a church saying car boot sale in the car park. I thought I'll go have a look, because you never know what you find at these things. And it was absolutely dead. There was maybe 5 cars, no customers, dead. But on one of the tables I found this. Oh, see, the lighting's too bright now. There you go. Found this. Do you know what I'm going to do? Give me a second. I'll turn this light off. Maybe that's better. A little bit better. You know what? Let's get it really dark. I know you can't really see me, but at least you can see the game. So yeah, I found this on one of the stalls. Somebody was selling it. It's an escape game. And I don't know if you can see, it was 50 pence. I thought, you know what, I'll get it. And it's actually brand new. The person's just opened it but not played it. And where does it say on the back? Anyway, it says somewhere on the game. Oh, there, on the front. 1+ players. So I wanted to play this, and I thought, well, I'll save it and I'll stream it. And that way, I get the enjoyment of playing it, and if you like puzzles, you get the enjoyment of watching it. So there you go. I actually didn't pay 50 pence. I paid £1 because I felt that sorry for them that there was no customers. I gave them £1. So yeah, I just thought we would play the game. Now I don't know the rules in this. I don't know if there's a timer on it or what, a time limit. So let me just read this out first. Let's get closer there. Right. So here's the premise. What started as an ordinary trip to the museum quickly turns into chaos when you find yourself locked in and all alone after hours. It's dark and scarily quiet. To escape, you need to find the key. Okay, there's a key. You need to find the key to open the doors, but the only clue is to its location is a note written in a strange alphabet. Okay. There are 12 tricky puzzles, and the solution for each one will translate a single symbol of this strange alphabet. Okay, so we've got a bit of a cipher here. Only once you've solved all 12 correctly and decoded the alphabet, you will be able to find the key, make your escape, and leave the madness of the museum behind. Okay. I don't know, I'd quite like being locked in a museum at night. Quite like that. See all the exhibits. So, set contains 12 puzzles, museum papers, and artefacts, a pencil, instructions, and solutions. Right, so there you go. I'll be honest, I've only opened this up. I have opened this up, but I've only looked like this. That's all I've done. I've just looked at it like this to see what's in it. But I've not looked at any of the puzzles. I've not opened anything here. We've got a solution thing, but still got the tamper-proof sticker on, you can see. So, that's that. Let's switch back to one where you can see my face. That's it. Right. So let's start with this. Right, so we've got this. It says puzzles inside. That lighting's really awful, isn't it? This says read first, so we'll come to that in a minute. Got a document, a cabinet of curiosities, another document of some sort, a museum map, okay, and the solutions. Okay, so we'll leave that up out the way there. Right, oh, and yeah, inside here is a collection of other bits of card and things. There's a pencil. So, read first. Right. You weren't looking forward to this trip to the museum. After all, who wants to spend their afternoon looking at a bunch of dusty old statues? You decide to sneak away from the tour to catch a much needed nap in the broom cupboard. I would never do that. Why is it assuming I would want to sneak away from dusty statues and sleep in a broom cupboard? It's just not something I'd want to do, but there you go. You awake groggily after hours later to find the museum totally empty and the heavy doors at the front completely locked. Next to the exit doors, an ancient tablet hums with energy and purpose. This is clearly inspired by a particular movie franchise. You don't know how, but you know that it is responsible for your entrapment. Not just the fact that everyone's gone home and the security guard locked up. It displays a strange alphabet. Beyond the security rope, you find a previous captive's scrawlings attempt to decode it. Right? With only the letters J, X and Z solved, and these words, "This tablet's cursed. If you want to escape this wretched place, then you must continue my work." Right? So is that guy still about? Each of the 12 puzzles will translate into a single symbol of the alphabet. Many of the puzzle solutions will not immediately translate into the symbol, translate the symbol, but will instead give you words, numbers or symbols that relate to areas, events and items around the museum. Okay, so it's a bit of a clue hunt. If your solution does not make sense to you, it may be that you need to explore the museum some more. The puzzle cards can be completed in any order, so that'll be what these are, I'm guessing. In any order. If you're having trouble working out a puzzle, take a look at the museum materials. Okay, you might find the answer there. So this will be the materials. There's some sort of puzzle season document thing, another document, map, cabinet curiosities. So that'll be the materials. The puzzle cards will give you hints directing you to any of the museum materials that you might need to help you in your escape. You have a museum map, a museum collection inventory list. I'm guessing that's that on the bottom of the map. This will come in handy if you need to identify any of the pieces by their item number. Ah yes, so there you go. We've got the item numbers next to the attractions. A poster advertising the events at the museum. There's the poster. This is essential to see what's going on at the museum. The cabinet of curiosities. This is a fold-out labelled display of some of the more unusual items housed within the museum. Remember, you have the inventory list if you need help identifying these items. A set of puzzle solutions. What was that? Something extra. Oh, that's the puzzle solutions. That's something extra, that's not been mentioned. But try and avoid using these as it's much more fun without them. That's very true. Once you have solved the puzzles, you should be able to decipher the alphabet and translate the note to find out how to escape the museum. Good luck! Good luck. Okay. So that's us. Now just give me 2 wee seconds. Let's see. Just had a message, sorry, I'm just checking this. Right, we'll start solving puzzles in 2 minutes. That was just your wee introduction there. That was your wee introduction. Okay. Right. Did I miss a follower? Activity feed. Oh, I did. Sorry about that. Lurking 1990. Let's get my face up. That'd be better. Thank you. Aye. Thank you, Lurking 1992. Either that's the year you were born, or it's just a random set of numbers. But thank you very much. Sorry I missed that. Okay, thank you very much. Right. Why did I not see that? It's all new, so I don't actually know how to get things to pop up, and that's the reason, if I'm honest. Right. Let's get back to the puzzles then, shall we? Shall we begin it? Should we? Let's do it then. Let me just have a wee refreshment. Sponsored by this brand of drink. Okay, right, let's do it. Right, what will we start with? Let me just read this one more time here. The puzzle cards can be completed in any order. Right, okay, so here's the cards. Let's have a look. There's some other things in here. There's a pencil for a start. Might need that for something. Now here we've got some postage stamps. Okay, that's the back of the stamps. That's the front. You found one of the jewels of the museum. A pair of inverted Jenny stamps. Well, they're inverted, right? Well, what's interesting, it says inverted and two of them aren't inverted. So there we go, there's a clue already. And on the back, there's I'm just kind of talking through my thinking here, but there's some codes. Now, I've noticed that's kind of similar to the key on the map. It's like F9, A8 for example. And then down here it's got that similar sort of grid reference type code. So that's worth keeping in mind. I'm wondering if the two that aren't inverted, F3 and D5, are significant in some way. Right, okay. Interesting. Right, anyway. Inverted Jenny stamps. On closer inspection, however, you notice that most of the stamps are counterfeit. Oh, that's why you should read everything. Are counterfeit. Tear off the stamps and find the original. All of the fake stamps come in matching pairs. Right, okay. Inverted 695. Right, okay. So if we go here, 695, inverted Jenny stamps, complete pane 1918. 1918, that's what that is. Once you have the original stamp, this will give you a reference to help translate the ancient letter. And that looks like the ancient letter there, whatever that is. That sort of symbol. Okay, so let's tear these up. This is really satisfying, this sort of perforated paper. Right, let's just start with this since it's the first thing I grabbed. Might need a pen and pencil for this actually. Keep note of everything. Right, get rid of that, don't need that. I'm actually hurting my back here just trying to make sure you can see everything. But sometimes I might need to just do my own thing, get away from the camera. Right, so we're looking for a genuine one, and the genuine stamp does not have a partner, so they do not. On closer inspection, however, you'll notice that most of the stamps are counterfeit. Tear off the find the original. All the fake stamps come in matching pairs, right? So let's look for matching pairs, and if they are, if they're genuine, they won't have a matching pair. Right, so straight away, there's those two. That looks like they're matching pairs because they've got the number 65, 65, and they're both the right way up. Can't see any other details that make them look different, so they do look the same. See 65 in the corners. So put that to the side. I think that's a matching pair. Now I've noticed there's numbers here that say 66 and 66. All of these say 65. Both planes are upside down. US postage. That appears to be identical, therefore I can eliminate those. Now let's just check. It might be there's 3 genuine stamps, or there's one. So let's just see if any of these match perfectly. What does it say here? All of the fake stamps come in matching pairs. Right. Well, that's not a pair. That's 3, isn't it? That's not a pair. That's a triplet. And I can't see anything drastically different between these. And if there is anything, it's subtle. So I'm guessing these are all the same. Right. Those are all genuine inverted Jenny stamps. Now, let's have a look at this, because it said here that this is exhibit 695, so I'm going to refer to this. Exhibit 695. Can't see anything inverted. Do you know what? Where's that alphabet thing? Oh, there it is. Right, that's that strange alphabet they referred to at the start. And we're looking for this symbol, aren't we? Once you have the original stamp, you'll be able to refer to the... Now, why have we got a pencil? Or it's because all these cards. Right. I mean, for 50 pence, it's okay to draw on it, isn't it? Right, okay. Where are we? I've bored myself already, to be honest. An ancient tablet stands between you and the escape from the museum. You must translate the following phrase by solving all the puzzle cards and translating each ancient letter. Right, so what we can do here, right, before I go back onto the stamps, right, this person, the person that was trapped before me has already partially translated it. So we've got a Z for this symbol, X for this symbol, and a J for that symbol. Now I've seen that before somewhere, can't remember where. Okay, right. So let's go through and partially decode this anyway. Right, so we've not got anything that matches this sort of hand symbol. Right. So there's a sort of hand symbol for Z, and I can't see any hands up there. Down here there's a picture of a sort of ox. And I can't see that up here. There's a pig. I can't see a pig, so that doesn't help. Nothing on the back. Right, okay, back to this then. Back to this. Right, so we've got this sort of grid reference. Audio guides available at reception. Now, just another thing I've noticed here some of the... Oh, that's really awful, isn't it? Some of the stuff is in capital some of the letters are capitals and they're bold and they're underlined, so those are obviously significant in some way. But they don't make a word if you go through them chronologically. So F, R, X, W, that's not a word. But we'll just have to keep note of that. And for the stamps, there's no letter in there. Right, okay, so let's go to the back of this. So I'm trying to work out this ancient letter. Right. Let's just get our first thing done. Right, so let's go to this stamp here. J5 is a U. Okay, let's write that there. J5 is U. J4, so that's J4 is a letter T. And E4 is an R. How does that help? Rut. I suppose the word rut. E4. They're all in the gallery. Gallery. I wonder if that means this symbol here is an R, a U or a T, or it just needs to be one of these. Let's have a look. Oh, is my head in the way? Right. US postage. Oh, this is different. Ah, hang on. Yep, one of them is different. Very subtly. Which is what I said. So, in these stamps, in the top corner you'll notice there's... Oh, this is so hard to get it to focus. Anyway, you might see it even if it's blurry. There's quite a lot of detail in this sort of Baroque swirl, whereas this stamp, you'll see there's a bit more of a gap in the pattern, so I think that's the stamp that's on its own. These two match based on that factor, so the fact that that's different and it's got the letter U and we're looking for this symbol tells me that that symbol in the code, that one, is a letter U. So let's write that, letter U. Now if we go up here, we can see that's a letter U. Oh, we've solved one piece, that's good. One letter. Now this is a point, you need to look out for double symbols, so you know, it could be a double letter, like MM in the word tummy, for example. So worth noting. Right, okay. What should we do next? Let's just pick the cards randomly and do it that way. Right. Solve. God, we've been at this half an hour. Well, not really. I spent the first 10 minutes talking. I'm not rushing it. If I wasn't streaming, I would have been a lot further now. Let's get back to the... There we go. the full camera. Right. Solve the following anagram to spell out the name of the famous historical figure who may be able to point you towards solving ancient letter that, which looks like a mummified ancient Egyptian. Right, solve the anagram to spell out the famous historical figure. This is my pet peeve with some puzzle things like this. All puzzles should be done for people that have no prior knowledge. So if this is someone that's not referenced anywhere else, and you don't have that knowledge of that person, well, you're pretty much stuck. But let's have a look. Types of capital. Let's have a look through here, see if there's anyone famous. Anyone famous that suits that anagram. See, there is some famous people referenced. Historical figure, right? B. Beard, antique shit. Monarch Butterfly Collection. Julius Caesar. Well, we've got, let's spell that. We've got C A E S. We've used the A already, so it can't be Caesar. I should really get another bit of paper for this, shouldn't I? Another advert. Can't skip that, right? Okay, so it can't be Caesar. No one stands out there with those letters. Right, so that's the museum map. Nothing there. I wonder if there's anything here that would help us. Of famous people, famous historical figures. Right. Right, none of them. Cabinet for Curiosities. Now, where's the Cabinet of Curiosities in this? F9. F9. That's in the entrance hall. That doesn't really help. Item 715, which is Julius Caesar, so it's not that we're looking for. Let's try 687. Socrates. Oh! Aha! Could be Socrates, let's spell that out. How do you spell Socrates? So the reason I got that is this item here is 687. The person in there, in this chart, 687 is referencing Socrates. So let's spell that out. S-O-C-R-A-T-E-S. Socrates. Now let's spell Corsest from that. So C O A R R, yep. S E S T, yeah, so that's who we're looking for, Socrates. Now, solve the anagram to spell out the name of the famous historical figure who may be able to point you towards the letter. So, I'm assuming there's going to be a highlighted letter here. The death of Socrates. No, there's not. Bugger. Damn it, right. So I'm going to spell out the name of the famous. Well, how does that help? Item number 687 17. Now how does that help? So that's the answer. But how does that give me that? I'm looking for a single letter. Is it who may be able to point you towards solving the ancient letter? He is pointing to the letter I. So I'm guessing the mummy symbol is the letter I. So let's fill that in. I for this. That's all we've got. Okay, so that's done. Good. We're making progress. Let's go on to the next card. I did see that reference somewhere actually. The butterflies already. Where did I see that? Where did I see that? I think it was down here somewhere. It said butterfly exhibition. Right, okay. 711. Let's see. Monarch Butterfly Collection. So, Monarch Butterfly Collection. Your search for an exit leads you to Butterfly House. The Butterfly House. The monarch butterflies could be the key to your escape. You'll notice that the butterflies are in order, and that their shapes and colours are rotating in a set pattern. Rotating in a set pattern. Solve the pattern to identify the next butterfly in the sequence O, M or P as the translation of the ancient letter, that symbol there. Right. Solve the pattern. You notice the butterflies are in order and that their shapes and colours are rotating in a pattern. That's it, yeah. Solve the pattern to identify the next butterfly in the sequence. O, M, or P, right, okay. Oh, right, okay, so all I have to do is figure out what's the next thing. Right, okay. Right, let's first look at, let's just break the pattern down here. Let's look at one symbol first. One shape, right? Left top. Have we had any messages? No. Right. Right, okay. This music's intense. Right, these things I actually tend to struggle with. Right. And sometimes they're really easy. It's just the way it goes. Right. Square top left, then square there, triangle, circle. So maybe it goes square, square, triangle, circle. Now here it goes circle, square, square, triangle. So what was it there? Square, square, triangle, circle. square, square. No, square, square, triangle, circle. Yeah, so it's always going. That's the pattern: square, square, triangle, circle. S, S, no. Let's write that down. Square, square, triangle, circle. Right. Oh god, that like white balance is so bad. Right, so that's what I've done. Square, square, triangle, circle. So here it goes square, square, triangle, circle. So let's say over here it should go triangle, circle, and then back to square. Square, that's always the pattern. Okay, so that's established the pattern. Let's just verify that actually. Let's pick another random bit here. So, yep, square, so there should have been a square before that. So it goes square, triangle, circle, square, and now continue on square, square, triangle, circle. So yeah, so that's the pattern for the shape. Now let's establish the colour. It goes red, yellow, yellow, blue. Let's double check that somewhere else. Red, yellow, yellow, and back to blue. So it's always in fours, so that's fine. It goes red, yellow, yellow, blue. So the last butterfly, let's just ignore the rest because that's helped us work out how we got to this position. So let's work out what the next butterfly would look like. The top left, after that goes back to square, so it must be square. That's a terrible square. Triangle, so after triangles a circle, that's the top right. Bottom left should be, well, that's gone circle, square. That's us back to square. Let's double check. Circle, square, yep. Triangle, circle. Circle, square, back to square. Bottom right is a square, so it went square, square. It's actually a triangle for that one because we're on our second square. Now let's see what the colour is. If it's blue, it reverts to red. If it's red, it becomes yellow. If it's yellow, yellow, so that's our second yellow, so that should actually be blue. That's the first time it's been yellow, so that should also be red, yellow, yeah, so that should be yellow. So we're looking for a butterfly with a square that's red, circle that's yellow, a box that's blue, a triangle that's yellow. I'm pretty sure it's that, so that's a letter P, and that's for this symbol here. That sort of circle with a triangle, like a shuttlecock. Letter P. There. I know I'm taking very long to do this, but I'm talking you through everything, so that's why it's so slow. Letter P, so let's fill in all the P's. There's only one. This is... I'm waiting for these ones that are going to get multiple, but there you go. Right, next card. I wonder what this is actually. Oh, that's the museum poster. It's puzzle season. Coloured words, interesting. Right, let me have a quick drink. I'm enjoying just taking my time. Let's go back to the big camera. Okay, let's get an overview. Right, so let's go into this card. Solving an anagram is just the start. I don't know where on earth you'll find a way to translate ancient letter that. Just the start. So we're going to go on a bit of a wild goose chase here, I'm guessing. Something I don't know where on earth. right? There we go. There's a map, where on Earth, a map is a location of places on Earth, and the one that looks straight away like the same spelling is Algeria, right? And that's a letter Y, but we'll double check, because it could be wrong. So A L G E R I A. Yes, so it's Algeria. Now Algeria, there's a letter Y. We solved that one really quick, didn't we? So let's go back to our code. Get rid of that card because we know that's correct. For that symbol, it was that one there. It's a letter Y. Ah, alright. For a second I thought there wasn't anything there. Okay, letter Y. I'm calling this now. I think that's way. Oh no, wait. Like way to. No. Way in. I think the Beatles a letter N. Or a T, because it could be it. Okay, anyway. Let's not take random guesses. Okay, so next. The words in the left and right columns can be linked. There's columns there actually. Can be linked together by a single word in each row. For example, bird brain is 5 box. What? Oh right, so bird brain brain box. Yeah, I know this puzzle. Sandwich words is another name for this puzzle. The red numbers in brackets indicate how many letters long the linking word is. Okay. Once you have your answers, arrange them into the correct boxes on the right to spell out a clue. I'm guessing that's in order, right? To spell out a clue highlighted column, which will help you translate that symbol there. That's the symbol. Now, we actually don't need to know all these words here, just enough to help us guess the complete word. So, pitch, black, and black pudding. Yep, so that could be black. So let's put black. Oh. Hang on, what? Once you have your answers, arrange them into the correct boxes on the right. Oh, they're all different lengths. Right, okay. Right, so black must be here. Can't rub that out. I probably shouldn't write in this because somebody else could have a go at this afterwards, but hey ho. Black swan. Swan dive rider. Swan has to be a word that comes before writer and comes after swan. Swan, don't know that one. Ladder, Ladder, so social ladder, ladder rung. Could be that, ladder. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ladder. Next one's fresh and guitar. Fresh, air, and air guitar, so that's air. That's 3 across. Air. So we've got A-E-R. Cabin. Cabin and cut. Cabin. Cold cut. Cabin cold. Cabin. Cabin. Can't think of that. Cabin. Cabin. Cabin what? Don't know. Cabin. Anyway, let's go back to this one. Let's go to the next one. I mean, shooting fish. Shooting and fish. Shooting. Oh man. Shooting. This is actually. I've only got 3 letters and I need more than that to work out the rest. I can't continue without the rest. Shooting. I wish there was people to help me here now. That's the thing with this, although you can play with one person, I could end up so fixated on one perspective I won't be able to look at it from other angles. It ends in an R, we know that. Cabin. Right, Swan, let's go back to Swan. Swan die. Swan play. Playwriter. Swan play, is that a saying? Swan play. What would that be? Oh, see, it's all the ones that are 4 that I'm stuck on, so that doesn't actually help. What's this? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll work out from this.
With 3D actual product view, true sizing and quality checks, you never have to worry. Also,
How will that help? A, E. So we're looking for words with A, E and ends in R. Oh God. How will that help? Right. Right, okay. Once you have the answers, arrange them into the correct box. Spell out the clue highlights in the column. I'll show how I help you translate that. Now, where will I get letters? Can't be that. Can't be in there. What's 699? It's arrowheads. Caesar, could it be Caesar? What's that? 715. Could it be Caesar? ER. Could be Caesar. A 4-letter word begin with C. Uh-huh. So that could be Caesar. Now how does that help? Aha! On Caesar's hand is a letter L. You can't actually see it because of the contrast, but there's a letter L. Now I feel I've cheated a wee bit here because I've just assumed that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it is. But I don't know what the rest of these words are. It's not relevant, but if that's not Caesar, that won't be good. Right. Cabin. Cold. It must be cabin cold. Cabin cold, is that a word? Cold. Cold cut. Don't know. Swan Lake. That S C's R Caesar. Sorry, I knocked the camera there. Caesar. S Shooting Star. Starfish. Star. That's something with the letter A. Swan. What did I say earlier? Swan what? Swan. Swan. I'm pretty sure that's Caesar, right? Letter L. So that symbol there, the feather, is a letter L. Okay, letter L. Letter L. Let's see. There's a feather. L. Okay. Don't know what that is. So far we've got P-Y-I-U-L-L. Okay, good. Next one. It's gonna annoy me that I don't know what that word is. Swan. Don't know. Right. Seashell collection. 19th century. There's something not quite right about some of the items in the museum collection. By solving this puzzle, perhaps you will be able to find a clue to translating the ancient letter that. Each number in the pyramid is the sum of two. Each number in the pyramid is sum of two numbers directly below it. Maybe at the top of the pyramid things will be clearer. Oh great. Maths. Right, so there's some not quite right about some of the items. That says 1C. 706. Let's go to 706. Seashell collection 19th century. It doesn't help. Is it referenced anywhere else? Okay, a 19th century seashell collection. Let's zoom in a bit here. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some math here, right? So if we do 47 minus 15, minus the 10 first of all, that's 37 minus the 5, 32. Right? So that plus that equals 47. So 32 plus 5 is 37. Let's double check. Each number in the pyramid is a sum of the two, so that's adding them directly below it. Yeah, maybe at the top of the pyramid will be clearer. So we just have to add things up. That's all we need to do. Oh no, this is where it's harder. 68 plus, right, what makes 122? I'm here for the puzzles, not the maths, okay, so bear with me. 270, so we've got a 2 there. 70, 30, 40, 50, that must be 54, I think. 270, 54, so 13 plus what makes 54? Minus 10 is 44, minus 3 is 41. 41, yeah. 41 plus what makes 68? Now the thing with this, if you get one number wrong, it messes the whole thing up. 27 I think. 27 plus 41 is 68. 27 plus 5 is 32. 47 plus, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 70, 84, I think. 62 plus 7, 79, 16. No comment. 69. I hope this is right. 2 plus 68 is 70, plus the 30 is 100. 100, that's an easy one. 222, 222, 169 just equals 169. 4 plus 69, 73. 73, so 70 add 80. Ooh, 153, I think. Let's double check that. 73, yeah. So 73. 70 plus 80. 50, 60, 70, 80. Wait, what? Ah, yeah. 50, 60, yeah, that should be right. Oh god, I might need the calculator now. 169 plus 222.
The all-new Kia Sportage, available with hybrid electric technology.
391, I mean. I'm using a calculator, it's just quicker. The method is still correct, it's just I don't want to spend ages adding all that up and getting it wrong for the stream. So 322 plus 391 equals 713. Now there we go. Hopefully that's correct. Each number, right, there's something not quite right about some of the items in the museum collection. By solving this puzzle, perhaps you will be able to find a clue to translating the ancient letter. So we've got number 713 at the top of the pyramid, if the maths is correct. And 713 in the museum attraction inventory list is Dead Sea Shells, but you'll see C is highlighted. So hopefully that's the letter C. Not seashells, it's sea scrolls. Hopefully that's right. So let's say the I is the letter C. So this symbol here, there, C. Again, one letter. Okay. That's fine. We're getting there. We're exactly halfway, folks. And we've been about 50 minutes on this. But I've been taking my time. No rush. Okay. 17 views. Sorry, I was just looking at stuff. See, I'm not rushing it. Right, okay, let's get back to this. Shape the correct route through the horticultural gardens maze. There's a lot going on in the museum, but if you look at your completed maze, it will give you a clue to translate the ancient letter. Either that's going to make a letter, or a word or something, and we'll be able to work that out. Let's see. Let's just second guess things before we start. No, right, okay. I hope I've not missed anything. Right. You need to keep track of what's going on and look for the underlined bold capital letter. Right, shade the correct route through. Oh, I saw that somewhere else. Where did I see it? And it talks you through a path. It's not that. Can't be that. Horticultural gardens. Where did I see it? Earlier on I saw something about start at this position, then go this way, then go that way. Shade the correct route through the horticulture. Where did I see it? Was it over here? Oh no, that's what I'm thinking of. Is this just a case of solving the maze? I think it is. That's right. Where's the starter position? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Right. First of all, let's see. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. So it did say shade the way through, so. Right, if we go this way, that's all dead ends. So if we go up this way till the next junction, that's the way to do it. We'll just work through each junction. That's a dead end, so we have to go up here. That's a dead end. That's interesting. Some of the stuff almost looks like numbers. 3, 5. Okay. There's a lot going on in the museum, but yeah, if you look at your completed maze, it will give you a clue to. Three, 4, 5. It looks like. Let's double check this. Can't go that. Has to go that way. Right, okay. We'll keep going till we get to each junction. Go down this way. That's dead end that way. That's a dead end that has to come down this way. God, I hope I don't take a wrong turn here. No eraser. Has to be that way. Yep. Go along this way. Up here. Down here. To there. Right. So that's where we are. Now if we go down this way, that's just a dead end. So we need to head this way. Up this way. My one viewer, I think it's a guy called Cam still. How do you do a shout out? Is it exclamation? No, exclamation. Guy. I don't know how you do it. Something like that. Anyway, check out a guy called Cam. Currently he's playing Rust on the Limmy server. Right, where are we going here? Can't go that way, it has to go down this way, surely. And it's supposed to give us some sort of clue. Yeah, that's the exit. Now how does that help? What does it say? You need to keep track of what's going on and look for the underlined bold capital letter. Shade the correct route through the horticultural gardens maze. There's a lot going on in the museum, but if you look at your completed maze, it will give you a clue to translate that letter, right? Right, okay. You need to keep track of what's going on and look for the underlined capital. Right, so what's on, right? What's on? Right, so what's on? The original diva and interest. Relics from the ancient Milton Keynes. MP. It's all Greek to me. Explore the world of goth butterflies. Who's who at Sutton? Who? Nothing there is really obvious, is it? Nothing's really obvious. Anything here? No. Something to do with the gardens. Right, let's make this darker, maybe something will become obvious. I see why now you need to draw on it. It's kind of unavoidable really, isn't it? Right, that doesn't really reveal much. Right, that's the path. The underlined... Oh well, hang on. Let's go back to the map here. The inventory. Anything that's highlighted. Deadly plants collection could be relevant. Deadly plants collection. I don't know what that means. Ptolemy? That may be some sort of horticultural thing. Deadly plants collection is relevant, isn't it? Is there a key to deadly plants, maybe? No. I mean, this is probably a lot more simple than I'm making it out to be. Anything else? Dead Sea Scrolls. No, I think our best move is just to highlight this. I mean, it does look like something, but I don't know what. Oh, sorry. Bless me, right. Let's have a look. God, look at the time. I might upload this to YouTube afterwards, because after 14 days it's gone forever. Which seems like a waste of a puzzle game if you don't get to view it again later, because these are a one-time thing, aren't they? And I don't exactly want to repeat it on a stream again, but people that haven't seen it might want to watch it. Right, does that look like anything? Am I missing something obvious here? It does look like something, doesn't it? I don't know what though. V? Maybe a V? It looks like some sort of symbol. Now, is there anything in these cards that helps? No, because they're all individual puzzles. Nothing here. That's really gonna annoy me. V6 maybe? V6? Could it be V6? Is there a letter V? No. There's a letter V there. And that is J6. But that doesn't... No, it's not. O. There's a letter O there. I don't know, it could be that. Ovid. Might need to come back to that one. Oh, hang on. Now hang on a second. Look, I think we've solved it. So look at that as an entire symbol, right? It's that kind of flick with a swivelly thing down there. There's a symbol here that looks very similar. V with a sort of 6, which is Capricorn. December 22nd to January 19. Now if we refer to the what's on events, 22nd to January, December to January, right? That's what we're looking for. December, 22nd to December, 19th of January, and the letter S is highlighted. I'm going to say that this symbol here is the letter S based on that. So we're looking for a sort of scarab beetle. What did we say? It was letter S, didn't we? Letter S. So S for the beetle, beetles and S, beetles and S. Oh, it's is? I was wrong, it's not in or it. It's is. So skull. Could K, could the set of stairs be a K because it's S-U-L-L? Skull. K. The key could be a key. Key. Because the stairs is there again. So key is something skull. I'm guessing there's going to be a skull somewhere. Where's the skull? I think the goal is that we don't actually find the key. It just tells you that you've just to solve the phrase, and that's the end of the game. I don't think it actually has any grand reveal at the end. Right. Okay, next puzzle. We're down to 4 more after this one, then we're done. Having fun? Me too. Right. The words and the left and right columns can be linked together by a single word. Oh, so we're back to this. Sandwich words. The red in the bracket, the red numbers in the brackets indicate how many letters long the linking word is. Once you have completed the table, follow the clue to translate the ancient letter of fish. So it's a fish symbol this time, using the museum poster. There's the poster. So you have a look at that. So that's the symbol we're looking for. What does this say? Neolithic tools and arrowheads. I always like to go to the reference number, so that's 699. And there's nothing in there. Right, okay. Dead and supper. Love hurts. Love press. Love and press. Oh. Split. These are hard. These are hard. Right. Let's see what we've got here then. Dead and supper. True blue. Is true blue a thing? Because you've got blue moon. We'll put blue in there, right? Blue moon, true blue. Never heard of that. Oh, I see. It's going to be colours, isn't it? Once you've completed the table, follow the clue to translate the ancient letter using the museum poster. Now, if you look here, the words are coloured. So I'm guessing, because that's blue, it could be like join us for you. You know, it could go in a certain order. So blue. So if these are colours, let's see. Train, track, graph. Train, track. Train, stop graph, stop. Train. Right, this hurt my brain. Final and search. Stop. No. Final. A word after final and a word before search. Final. And it's got a letter O in it. Final. Linked together by a single word. The red numbers in brackets indicate how many letters long the linking word is. Love. Love. Press. Final. Train stop graph. But what's that got to do? Once you have completed the table, follow the clue to translate. Oh man. Stop. really don't know any of these. Dead. Dead. What's after dead, but before supper? Dead. Loud. Dead night. Night supper. Night. Dead. Bird brain box. I can't think. Can you work them out? So those are done. Love. It says we need to use the museum poster. We've used those, we've used that and that, so let's pretend we don't need that just now. We might need it, but I doubt it. So it's probably to do with this bit at the top. Dead.
Time to play a game, or perhaps all of them. You might face monsters, hide in plain sight, shout at dragons, or risk your life.
Map, grab, train.
And rare cards. But one thing is for certain: your metal poster collection will be one fit for heroes.
Stop.
This plate, collect your passions.
It could be stop. Stop graph, is that a word? Is that a Lincoln word?
Look, I'm not judging, but that is
Final.
watching a row, you're caught in something of a YouTube binge.
I might need to
Get of your brain. Listen to Derek
turn to Google for this one.
for the brain. It's an Audible original podcast.
Again, this is going back to if you've no prior knowledge or experience of these words, or if you don't commonly use them, it's going to be very difficult, and that's where other perspectives come in handy. I think I might need to look this one up. Love. I think that could be an ER, like H-E-R. So it's T, like another press, is that a thing? Dead blue, blue supper. Blue, another blue. Join us. I think I'm gonna have to look this up. Words prior to supper. Is it a prefix you call it? Word prefix supper. No. No, words before supper. Right, I'm cheating here, okay? It could be last. Dead last. Last supper. And that never came up, I just guessed that. Could be last supper. Last. Dead last. Let's say that. Last. Something blue. Love letter. Letterpress. Could be letter. Last letter blue. So L could be, because that's the last letter of the blue word. That's the last blue word. Last letter blue. Final word. Word search. God, I'm getting them all now. Final word. Last letter blue word. Split. Last letter blue word. Last letter blue word. And we're looking for split and win, something that goes between them. But before and after. Split. Wind. What comes before wind? Cold wind. I wonder what would be here. True blue, I've never heard of that. Let's see if I've got that right. True blue. Maybe that is right. Split. Word that follows split. 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 Words. Nothing's coming up. Sandwich. Words. Right, let's. Split, 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 split. Long split. Oh, that's annoying. I'm not gonna get this one. Oops, opened the wrong thing there. Right, I'm struggling with this one. Last letter blue word. What? What do you think? Last letter blue word. Split and wind we're looking for. Train, track, train. May not be, maybe like train as in training, going to the gym. Oh, I've spent a long time in this, haven't I? That's an hour and 40 minutes. About an hour and a half I've been on it. But I've not been doing it properly, really. I've been talking to you a lot. Train what? Train what? Train. Train stop. Stop graph. Let's say stop. I've not heard of a stop graph. Is that a thing I've just made up? Nah, I've just made that up, I think. Train and graph. I can't find anything on this. Cannot find a thing. There's the light, the sunlight coming through. See that? Through the window. I might need to come back to that one. Last letter blue word. Split. And wind. It could be any of the blue words, because it might not be the last word. It might be like it's saying last letter blue word, which means foyer or whatever, you know, or all. Wind. No, I'm gonna come back to that one. We'll set that there. That's really annoying. Let's get back to this. Let's keep it moving. 712. Right, nothing there. Another one of these puzzles. In the butterfly house, the blue morphle butterflies have arranged themselves into pattern, each pattern rotating their shapes alternate. So back to this again, the colours. Find the next butterfly in the sequence to translate the ancient letters. I'm pretty sure that's a K. Yeah, look, we've got K as an option. Pretty sure that's K, but you know what? If we're going to do things properly, let's go through it. Because remember we said it's skull. And what was that last symbol? Fish? It can't be L because we've used L already. Can't be S, we've used S already. So it's either N or R. That's either N or R. I'm going back to this, by the way. It's either N in join or R in foyer, which are both the last letters of the blue words. It can't be S because we've used that, and it can't be L because we've used that. So it's either R, right there, R or N. Join graph, train join. Last letter, blue word. Train, types of graphs. Types of graphs, let's look that up. Types of graph. Line graph, train line. Line graph, train line, it could be that, couldn't it? I'm sorry, I'm going back to this. Line graph. Last letter, blue word, line. Line, so it could be first, second, or third, couldn't it? Second wind, split wind. Second, there we go. Split second, of course, split second, as in my thinking was split second, which it certainly was not. Certainly was not split second. Let's get back to this then. So, last letter, blue word, second line. Thank God. That was all because I looked up types of graphs. Second line, which is what I said, it's either going to be an R or an N, and in this case it's an R. So for the fish symbol, we think that's a letter R, don't we? Fish is a letter R. All that for one letter. Right, okay, good, so now we can make progress with this. Right, we'll do the same as we did before. It goes square, triangle, triangle, circle. Let's verify that. Triangle, triangle. No, triangle, triangle, circle, square, yeah. So it goes square, triangle, triangle, circle. Let's verify that again. It goes triangle. So triangle in the bottom right of this butterfly. So it goes, and that's what I've got here. This is my code. It goes. Can't get you in there. Triangle, circle. Back to start here. Square. Triangle. So that's correct. What's the colour? It goes red, yellow, green, red. Red, yellow, green, red. Let's try a random one. Let's go yellow, green, red, yellow. Hang on, I missed something here. Red, yellow, green, red. Red, yellow, green, red, Then here it goes yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red. And there's a yellow. This might go beyond 4 actually. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's check. So yellow, green, red, yellow. You don't see this in the Da Vinci Code, do you? Spending a couple hours on one thing. That's what it's like in real life. Yellow, green, red, yellow. And then the next one would be red, wouldn't it? So let's try this. Yellow, green, red, yellow. Try here, green, red, yellow. What? What? Green, red, yellow. That should be red. Oh, hang on now. This one's harder.
Managing teams remotely has never been more important. Assign organizes work, so teams know what to do and how to get it done. Turn distraction into action.
So I know the shapes we've got right. You know, I know it's letter K, but I want to get the puzzle sorted. I want to get the puzzle right. Because let's see. From here it would go... So that's a circle. That would become a square. So that's a square, that would become a triangle. Triangle, triangle. That would have to become a circle. Yep. After that, triangle. It'll go square, triangle. Triangle. Which is right, it's triangle, triangle, square, circle. Triangle, triangle, square, circle. Triangle, triangle, square, circle. I can't work out the colours though. And I know it's K, but I need to get this right. Otherwise it's going to annoy me. Oh, cause it's right, yeah. That's cause it's 5, right? Okay, good, yeah. So if I've got this right, it should go green, red, yellow. I was jumping back to green. Let's do that then. Green, green. Back to red. Could that be right? Yellow, green, red. Hang on, could it just be green? What is it? Yellow, red, green, yellow. Could it just be yellow, green, red all the way through? Yellow, green, green, red, yellow, that's what it is. Red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, that's what it is, isn't it? Red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green. Yeah, so there's no 4 in this sequence, it's 3. Double check here. Yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red. So this one, red would become yellow. Yellow would become green. Green would become red. And yellow would become green. So green, 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 red. Yep. So it's K, which we knew because we worked that out earlier. But I like to do things properly. There's only one of you watching, so I can do what I like. If there's more of you, I'd get told to move on, wouldn't I? I've lost the letter now. What was it? K. Matches that one as a letter. K for the steps. Skull. We knew it was skull. Presumably the I is an E, but I'm not going to skip ahead. If this was under time pressure, you would do that, wouldn't you? Crossword of some sort. Right. I don't like making guesses because if you, even though I'm 100%, well 99% confident in it, if it's a mistake, it's very hard to go all the way back and work out where you've gone wrong. If you're doing an actual escape room, you just take your chances because you're under the time pressure. 2 more after this. Here we go. Use the words below to complete the crossword. The letters in the red, green and blue squares. Okay. Red one can each be arranged to spell out a clue for translating that symbol there by using the museum collection inventory list. Where's that? Where's the inventory list? Is that it? See if this is missing. See if this inventory list is missing. I'll be so disappointed because I've seen that mentioned several times and I've not seen it anywhere. But if you look at the pictures in the box, it appears I've got everything, so fingers crossed that's not missing. Right, 3-letter words. We're just doing a word search now. That's all we're doing. First letter, map. Doesn't say if it's up or down. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll start with the long word. V. 12-letter Venus flytrap. Venus flytrap. That's all we're doing. I'll score them off as well, so I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9-letter word. It's butterfly. Butterfly. Score that off. I wonder if... Well, that doesn't really help, does it? I mean, you can't see that, can you? So that's what I'm doing. Filling it in. I'll let you know how I get on. You just have to watch me now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm doing the ones that have already got letters put in for us. I don't know if this camera's got autofocus. I just got it yesterday off eBay. Just a cheap 1080p one. But I needed 2 cameras in order to film this. So I can do this and that, you see? We'll go to that one if I wanted. Right. But we'll go to that one. Or that one. What do you want? Let's go with that one. Because all you'll see is me crouched over here and it's not very interesting. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6-letter word with a B in the middle. Tablet. Tablet. Give me a wee second, I've just realised something. Tags. Done. Okay, so I was just editing something there in the stream. Right, so that was tablet, done. Just need to fill them out now. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4-letter word ending in T. We've got root, so that'll be root. Root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7-letter word. We have an O. Orchard. Orchard. I don't actually need to fill all these in, just the ones where the coloured boxes are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-letter word. 3rd letter is an R. Scroll. Scroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7-letter word. 2nd letter is E. Tendril. Tendril. Oh. Aye. Just making sure my head's not in the way. Look at that. Look. Tendril, right, that's done. 4-letter word beginning with D is dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-letter word, second letter is A. Caesar must be. Oh, it could be cactus, right enough. I'll come back to that actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-letter word, second letter U. Fungus. Fungus. 6. Another 6 with a U is the second last letter. Cactus. Oh, it could be museum. Right, let's do that just now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 7-letter word ending in C. Well, it can't be cactus, it must be Caesar. Wait, what?
Are you a YouTube creator looking to accelerate the growth of your channel? Look no further than TubeBuddy.
No, it has to be cactus because the U cat tus, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have I got fungus wrong then? Oh, that's the one that could be museum. Oh, okay, that's what it is then. Museum. Museum, which would make this cactus. Museum. Both of them? I don't know then. Oh, fungus. Could be fungus or cactus. Oh jeez, oh man. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Must be museum here. Museum. Right, that has to be museum because this is shields. Yeah, shields. That's museum. So that's either fungus or cactus. Must be fungus. Oh my god, I can't even read this. Fungus. Fungus. Which leaves me cactus. C-A-C-T-U-S. Yep, cactus. Right, done. Fungus, museum, cactus. Or Caesar, damn it. 5, 6. Oh, this is hard. I'll come back to that. Caesar's not done, is it? Museum, fungus. Museum and fungus is done. Right. Jeez, oh man. Right. Let's start with the 4-letter words here. Now, see, I need to work 7. I think that's topsoil for that 7-letter. Topsoil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An 8-letter. 3rd letter there is a T, so it must be Socrates. Socrates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha! 6 with a 3rd from the ends in S. Could be poison. Or Caesar. Could be poison or Caesar. Well, it can't be. It must be poison. And I'll tell you why. Because the letter here is an A, 2nd letter, and poison won't fit there with it, 2nd letter being A. So it has to be poison here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. American, yep. CN. So American. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-letter with an O in the middle. Globe. One, two, three. 3-letter begin with M. Map. Map. What about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they're actually interchangeable, Cactus and Caesar. If we put them both here. Caesar. Ah, no, they're not. Okay. Zodiac could be there. Zodiac. Letter O would be 4. Coin. Yeah, I think that's it. Coin. Zodiac. Which would make coin. Zodiac. Zodiac. So it must be Caesar.
You just caught 24K gold into new video. Keep watching, even if you text about it. Don't miss a
That's an E, isn't it?
on mobile.
S-A-R. Yep. Caesar's been used. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-letter word with 3rd from the ends in N. And branch. Right. Gonna get this done, then I'm gonna finish. Because this has been going on a while. Branch is done. We're getting there, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cactus. I wish I'd seen that earlier. Cactus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plant. Must be plant. Plant. 1, 2, 3. Sap. 4. 4, 4, 4. What's 4? Ah, vase. Vase, I mean. I don't say vase. It's American. 3. Pot. A 5-letter word. with P in the middle. It's spear. The second, I mean, not middle. Right, nearly there. Oh, I thought I scored poison out. Poison. Poise off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pollen. Let's try that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 with an L from second end. Shell. That gives us the last letter. Chess. The last word. And the last letter, actually. Let's skip that song. Right. Okay. That's our mess. Let's see what it spells out, shall we? To spell out the clue for by using the museum collection inventory list, right? What's it here? No. That's inventory list. Let's try all the orange letters first. S, V, E, museum, S, E, there's another E, N, 7, could be 7. So that's... Ah, man, what's the thing here? Red, green and blue. Oh, that's red? Right, okay, that's red. What's green? So basically what I'm doing here now, sorry I forgot you existed. I'm okay, Igor Zemos, thank you though. It says disconnected from chat here. Strange. Right, so what I'm doing here, so I'm doing all the red letters first, then I'm going to do all the green and all the blue, and hopefully that will spell out some words. So all the green letters: N, O, E, so that must be 1. Blue is R, O, F, I'm guessing this is 4, U, yep, so 7, 1, 4. So let's go here. 7, 1, 4 gives us the letter N. If we go 7, 1, 4, N is highlighted. So let's guess. Let's suppose that's N. This is content, eh? 2 hours of me writing on bits of paper. That's how it's done. Right. N. That's all we got from that, letter N. Okay. Getting there. Second from last. Here we go. Right, where are we? You notice a faint weathered symbol on an artifact in the antique room. Okay. And above it, a large sign depicting the letter E. Shade in a path between the grooves on the artifact. Start at either end. The correct and only path will spell out the ancient letter that translates into E. What does that mean? I guess what we'll do is we'll do the path first, and then see what we get from that. Shade a path between the grooves on the artifact. E, maybe Egypt or something like that. Antique room, where's that? That's down here. Shade the path between the grooves on the artifact. Before I shade anything in here, let me see. Let me see if there's anything else before I make a mistake. I don't think so. I think we can just go ahead and, just like the one before, find the correct route through. Right, so first of all, can't go this way because that's all blocked off. Can't go up here, that's a dead end. So we have to go down. And the question is, can't go down that way because that's all blocked off as well. So it has to be this way. I'm going to shade it in quite heavy this time as I go. Up the way. Oh. Hate to get this wrong. Right, we're at a junction, can't go down the way because that's all blocked off. Have to go up the way. This one's actually a lot easier than the other. The other one. Do it like that. Let's darken that in a bit. Actually, it's quite good seeing it on camera because it blurs it all together. Up close, I'm seeing all the gaps. See when it's up close. But further away, makes it whole. Now, can't go down the way. Can't go up. Oh, I can't go up that way. So the one in the middle. This way. Yeah, it's that way. Keep forgetting my face is getting in it and we don't want that. Up this way. No. Down the way. Down this way. Up this way. Right. Alright, okay, so down this way. Straight down. Across. Straight down here. I mean, you do have to do it quite heavy, don't you, to actually see what it's trying to say. What the symbol is. We could probably have finished this in half the time, this entire game, not just this puzzle. But we're taking our time, aren't we? We're enjoying it. Right, let's check all that shaded in. Right, where do we go now? Down this one. Down here. Does that look like anything to you yet? Oh, I know what it looks like. Do you see it? An Egyptian eye, doesn't it? That's quite good. I don't know how they designed that. That's exactly what it looks like. E. Maybe E for eye, so that definitely looks like some sort of Egyptian eye, doesn't it? Have we got that symbol anywhere? Have we got that somewhere? Right, what was the clue? Weathered symbol of an artifact. Staff of Ra. Could it be there? A8. Could be. Right, anyway. Artifact. Antiques. Could be. Key attraction, Staff of Ra. I think it could be that. Is the eye... Is that Ra's eye? I don't know. Depicting letter E. Shade a path between the grooves. Oh, right, hang on, am I missing... Oh, idiot. Oh, I don't need to be smart about it. There's a picture of an eye. And there should be an eye on here, yeah. There we go. That one there. Right, okay. So see, there's nothing extra, that's all we had to do. So, key. Well, we know that. K-E-Y. E. Aha, right, so I'm guessing that says escape key is near skull. Okay. Guessing that. I know that's probably what it says, but we'll. Oh, yeah, it does say that. Because there's another E. But we're gonna be completionists. We're gonna do the last puzzle here. And we're going to find this skull and see if we can find a key. And then that's the game over. We've done well, haven't we? All one of us watching. I'll try and upload this to YouTube afterwards. I don't know if it'll be that interesting, but we'll do it anyway. It's gotten dark, hasn't it? I can't put any other lights on because it totally washes out the puzzles and you can't actually read it. So you're just gonna have to deal with it, alright? Don't know how to change the contrast. Right, the key, see, it's got a sort of shiny surface, so it reflects the light back. It looks terrible. Anyway, the key to translating ancient letter, that thing, lies in the museum map. Okay, there's the map. You will find the translation for this letter in a single grid reference. The translation is this. Right, so we've got north of the Staff of Ra, south of the gallery, blah da blah da blah. So I'm going to follow this, these instructions, starting at a particular point. The particular point is going to be the Staff of Ra, which is A8 on the map. So A8. So that's my starting point, right? I'm going to follow these instructions until I end up at one letter. Let's see how we get on. So north of the Staff of Ra. North, south, that's my compass up here, so I know that's north. South of the gallery. Right. That's the Staff of Ra. South of the gallery. So it's going to be somewhere in these two boxes. I'm guessing it's letter A already. East of the Deadly Plants Collection. That's B2. East? Oh right, east, yep. I'm guessing it's that, right? So east of the Deadly Plants, that's east, yep. West of Milnier, D6. D6. It's definitely west of Milnier. And an odd numbered grid reference. Well, 7's an odd number. So let's verify that. North of Staff of Ra, that's Staff of Ra. A is north of that. South of the gallery, there's the gallery. A is south of the gallery. East of the Deadly Plants, that's the Deadly Plants up there, and it's definitely east of that. And west of Milnier, and that's west. That's Milnier and that's west. And it's an odd number reference, that's 7. So it must be A. Let's put that aside. Here we go, last bit folks. And that was for that symbol. Can't find it. Oh there. A. So that's A. Yeah, it's what we thought. Right, so final message. Escape key is near skull. So there's the dog barking. So are we looking for a skull? We're looking for a skull. Oh. There we go. Found it. I mean, I could have found that earlier on, to be honest. There's a skull. And I don't know if you can see that, but directly above the skull is a key. There. Try this camera. See it? There's the key. Right. We did it, everybody. Let's just check our solutions, right? See if we've done it right. Let's check our solutions. Right, oh god, there's a lot. Right. Corset is an anagram of Socrates, we got that. Socrates is pointing to the letter I. Yep, remember he was pointing. The colours are rotating around the butterflies in an anti-clockwise pattern. Really? The shapes are rotating in a clockwise pattern. The correct butterfly. I did think about that, about them rotating, but I thought the way I did it was easier, to be honest. Regalia is an anagram of Algeria. Yep, we did that. The letter Y can be found on the map. Remember, here was the somewhere. Yeah, there's the map. We did that. Here's that feather one. The Lincoln words are black, song, ladder, air. Now these are the ones I really wanted to see. Here. Right, Lincoln words. We got black. Oh, song. That's the one we missed out. Swan song, which would have given us 1. Hang on a second. Song. G. Oh, right, okay. Star should have been there. And song was there. Right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so black, song, ladder, air, crew, and star. Cabin crew. Oh, that was lucky then. Cabin crew, crew cut. That's right, cabin crew, crew cut. So we never got the I there. But we got there through other guesswork. Once all sums are finished, the top box of the pyramid equals 713, and in the museum collection it's Dead Sea Scrolls, so we got that as well. The completed shaded maze reveals that symbol, and the card advises to keep track of what's going on. Yep, so we have a look. And we looked at this thing, and then the Capricorn thing, it told us a date and it led us to this date, and that had the letter S. The Lincoln words was here's the other Lincoln words I wanted to get. Let's see if I think I got all these right, even though I thought this was harder. Last letter, blue word, second line. Yeah, we got that, and they gave us the letter R when we referenced it against this. Once completed correctly, the letters read green 714, yep. Item in the museum 714 had the letter N. Yep. The completed shaded maze resembles the ancient letter I. The ancient I symbol. That was that. And that gives the letter E. Then we did this. After following the instructions, the remaining grid reference in the museum map is C7. C7 contains a letter A. So we got that, didn't we? That was letter A here. That's the translation. The last one was 2 planes are the other way up. Oh, this was the stamp. This was actually the first one we started with. 2 of the stamps are priced at 66. We got that. And J5 has a unique border. That was the unique border thing, remember, that threw us at the start. The remaining and original stamp is J5. Grid J5 on the museum map contains the letter U. So we did it, we got it correct. Escape key is near skull, and we found the skull and we found the key. That's the end. Let's get back to a more interesting camera. Right. Let's get some light. There's not much light, is it? Well, I don't know what else to do. I think that's me finished now. I've absolutely exhausted myself with letters and numbers. But thanks to everyone for watching. Let me just have a quick look here at something. We're going to raid someone, but I wonder if the person watching me is the person that I'm going to raid. I don't know. Right, we'll do it anyway, okay? Raid. Raid, and then guy cam. Right, here we go. See you later, everyone. Thanks for joining. Bye for now. See you later. Bye. Bye. That's it. Okay, we're ready to raid. See you later, everyone. All one of you for watching. Thanks. Bye.